of our deepest anguish. We have known that you would prevail through this dark hour, that you would emerge stronger, but still innocent, childlike, trusting, bruised, but still magically untouched by the tongues and opinions of the world. Hurt, but still gloriously loving and benevolent, despite the slings and arrows of those who knew no better. Enough of tabloid media. Enough of tabloid television. And you know, only you, the public, can accomplish this.
It was very good, bro. I'm actually trying to upload it to my YouTube channel. Yeah, hopefully this will be published by 11:30. I just wanted to go live for a little bit.
Only you can put them out of business. Only you, and wouldn't that be great?
It's been a long week,
Michael,
and
we
I
know
just want
that
to
tools of
relax this
torture
Friday
is not
night.
going to alter or change your compassion and love for children.
Shout out to Radio Red Rocks, by the way.
There is beauty and truth in your being. You are the brightest star in the universe. Don't let anything
Sam
dim
Q,
your
what's
being
up?
light.
Just watching some Michael Jackson shit. Tries on his way. See what Michael Jackson shot should I start off with. Ooh. I gave my thoughts about that Q. To be honest, I just feel like from an artist perspective, we all have to make money touring and whatnot. But I didn't see none of them motherfuckers having masks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now Bow Wow, he did say he had a mask on when he was not performing and stuff like that, which I can understand, but I just personally feel like it's to be expected, especially in this day and age and stuff. So that's why like a lot of artists, rock artists, trying to fight for artists, to get money while they're touring and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Favorite Ghostface Killer song? Shit. Oh man. Nutmeg. Classic song. Off the Supreme Clientele. Yeah, this interview was so fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of people mention Camay. I don't understand why. I guess because it's a quote unquote chick song or whatever. But at the same time, Camay, man, just some of the shit that he was saying, him, Ray, and Cap was saying. That's a Wu trio I kind of wish would have dropped an album. Like imagine Ghost, Ray, and Capadon dropping an album like '96, maybe '97. That's something I just want to talk about because Daytona 500, Camay. I mean, I could go on and on. Favorite Michael Jackson song? Q, I'm gonna surprise you. Stranger in Moscow from the History album. That's like a perfect song because he was going through like that was when he wrote the song when he first found out that he was accused of this whole sexual harassment bullshit. I'm not sexual harassment, child molestation bullshit, you know. Yeah, man. Damn, I forgot. I didn't sign in. Fuck, I forgot my PlayStation account. Damn, okay. Now I was trying to play some music. But I have a feeling if I play it through my fucking phone, the Bluetooth's gonna fuck up, and I do want to play some PlayStation. Fuck it, I'll take the fucking risk. I'll play some music through my phone, but I'm not. I'll just often don't want somebody to play my Wii. Definitely gonna switch. Speaking of video games, I I'm gonna cop the 64 very soon, and I also got a Nintendo Switch coming either next month or the month after. Just gotta get some bills out the way. So yeah, man, I'm about to get back on my video game shit. Yeah, man, I definitely gotta because I had to like fucking re-delete my PlayStation account because I was going through some money issues. So I definitely had to get that back up and running. I don't even know what game I'm about to play. The favorite rap song about murder. Shit. Mmm. Murder. That's a hard one because there's so many rap songs about murder. I'm trying to go with the one that really gets talked about. Ghetto Boy Serial Killer, just on top of my head. One of my all-time favorite Scarface tracks on the Ghetto Boys and shit. The Teddy Pendergrass sample on Cammy was, yeah, that Teddy Pendergrass sample was so ill. Um, matter of fact, I feel like anytime Teddy Pendergrass is used as a sample, it always puts out some good result. But my issue is people always use Love TKO. They always use Come and Go with Me. On occasion, you'll probably see Close the Door. Like, give me a sample of I Can't Live Without Your Love or fucking the whole town's if somebody sampled the whole town's laughing at me, that shit would have been fire. Like I don't know if anybody sampled it, let me know, but still. You had a great day at work. That's what's I had a chill day at work today too. I rarely have people bother me. Underrated song nobody talks about. Yeah, I feel like because the History album was like such a dark album for MJ and stuff like that. What he was going through at that time too. Favorite character from Coming to America. I'm just gonna be biased. I'm just gonna say Hakeem's character. I'm just gonna be biased. Can you play some Tupac? Damn, I was playing some Tupac earlier, but I don't mind playing some Tupac while I'm out here. Favorite murder song is 9mm Goes Bang, but yes, classic track right there. Yeah, man. That Criminal Minded album is such an iconic album. I know a lot of KRS One fans. They say, "Oh, that's when he went gangster and shit like that." It was more of a street album than anything. What up, Christian? When Tribe comes, I gotta show y'all some shit too. do what you wanna do. Ba, ba, ba. Been busting my ass on this thesis all week. Been dealing with promotions all week. Time for me to fucking relax. You know what? I might start by playing a little bit of SpongeBob and some Kingdom Hearts just to. Yeah, Karis One, he went in on the whole Criminal Minded album. Like, I definitely love. I feel like Boogie Down Productions, they never really made. Yeah. Boogie Down, they never really made a whack album. I know a lot of fans don't care for the Ghetto Music album, which, yes, that's my least favorite album, but it's far from a bad album. Like Jack of Spades, You Must Learn. I mean, I wish the You Must Learn video version that fit the album more, but everyone used that sample and stuff like that. I forgot who actually did that sample too. Favorite drama TV show? Dallas. Yeah, I gotta go with Dallas. But Dallas, everything after maybe the 8th season was kind of hit or miss. To keep it a buck with you. What is your favorite Spice One track and album? Oh shit. Ooh. Favorite Spice One track? Dumping in ditches. No one talks about that track off the I want to say that 187 Proof album, which is ironically my favorite album. That was an album I was planning on reviewing last year. I don't know why I did not review that album because, as a matter of fact, I still have to talk about Too Short's Getting It, the Chase the Cat album. I still got to talk about those. I know I do have the Unanimity album too. Yeah, Sex and Violence Sam. That's possibly my favorite album from them too, believe it or not. Ronnie, can't go wrong with, like I said, can't go wrong with Criminal Minded. What are your thoughts on the Edutainment album? Because that's maybe tied with Sex and Violence as my favorite album. Q said, do you like SpongeBob? Only the first 4 seasons. I feel like it was hit or miss after season 4. Yeah, Ronnie, you mentioned that song to me the other day. Yeah, I can do that while I'm getting my shit together. Because I don't think I've ever heard that Funkadelic song. Damn it, why am I always losing remotes in this motherfucking remote? It's always gotta be the black one. When you get so fucking comfortable, you gotta get back up and look for some shit. Oh, ouch. That's like headache shit. Favorite Nickelodeon shows? In terms of Nicktoons, Rocco, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Angry Beavers, Ren and Stimpy, shows Kenan and Kel. I know y'all remember Clarissa Explains It All. I know y'all remember that shit. Drake and Josh. What was that one show? Cousin Skeeter on occasion. Edutainment is such an under. Yeah, that is an underrated album in my opinion. I definitely feel you on that. Survival. Yo, that episode is funny as hell. That was when don't tell me, that was when they Sandy was hibernating and some shit. Yeah, I love that episode. Favorite J Cole album. Probably Forest Hills Drive. Favorite Disney show. Ooh, that's so Raven probably. Oh, this was on the Uncle Jam Wants You album. Oh shit. Yeah, hang in there, Christian. No, Ronnie, I'm not a fan of Walking Dead. To keep it a buck with you, and I always felt like that show was kind of overrated, overhyped. Oh, I heard this song before. The interview is gonna go up at 11:30. Just to let everybody know. Which Snoop Dogg song is underrated to you? Freestyle Conversation from the Dogfather. Yeah, that's a song. Even though I have a lot of shit to say about Dogfather, I definitely feel like it has some bang like Blueberry, Traffic Jam, that fucking cover of Vapors. Not cute, so it's just a little kids theme song. You don't know what you can expect from Funkadelic, Parliament, People, whatever. Yeah, I got enough for those lessons. Yeah, but now I kind of remember. It's kind of like one of my least favorite tracks off this album. That's why I forgot about it. I love Funkadelic, especially around that period. I'm just like, I'm an honest fan. To me, it's not touching Freak of the Week. It's not touching not just Knee Deep. Loki, believe it or not, I feel like that song. I don't want to necessarily call it underrated. If you want an underrated song from Doggy Style, I would say Jesus Pulls Down. To me, that song is fire. And if you guys have the OG version of Doggy Style, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, I heard somebody say play some Tupac. Yes, my main man is here.
Yo,
My main man. What's up, bro?
what's good?
Not much. I was just telling everybody the interview is going to be up at 11:30.
Right.
Yeah, we were talking about underrated Snoop Dogg songs, talking about Nickelodeon, BDP so far.
Underrated Snoop Dogg songs. Wow. That's a hard one.
Yeah, I said
What up?
fucking freestyle conversation.
What up? What up? Ronnie, Q, Kristen, Sam. What's good with y'all, yo?
That's not the song I said I wanted.
Coward dies 1,000 deaths. A
Yeah.
soldier dies but one.
Can you play No Head, No Backstage? Yeah, I can play that later on though.
The Nets lost to Cleveland twice, yo. What's going on?
Yeah, I heard about that shit. I heard niggas talking mad shit about the Knicks lately, yo.
The Knicks been winning. I mean, we beat Golden State. I didn't expect them to beat Golden State, and you know we playing Sacramento right now. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I went vinyl picking. I'm gonna show y'all some sneak peeks.
That's CB4. I got that
Yeah.
on CD.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. Chris Rock movie. You know, Alan Payne.
Right.
You know, Phil Hartman. Rest in peace to him. Chris Elliott.
Right.
As much as I love CB4, I'm more of a fan of Fear of a Black Hat.
Right.
I feel like that was more better. This might sound weird, but I kind of felt CB4 got more cheesier over the years. I don't know. It's funny though, but still. I love like the MC Ren song Mayday on the Front Line. I want to say that was on the Shock of the Hour album.
I believe so.
Okay.
The Public Enemy joint?
You said what?
The Public Enemy song you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the MC Ren Mayday on the Front Line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They
And
got
you the Blackstreet song, Baby Be Mine.
Yes.
That song is not on the first Blackstreet album. That's only on the CB4 soundtrack.
I like how it says Blackstreet featuring Teddy Riley. Okay. Yeah, man. They got fucking Hurricane, Beastie Boys, DJ, Stick 'em Up.
Yes.
I never heard of Public.
You might have to talk about the soundtrack, Reg.
I'm down. I'm down.
You have to talk about this.
Yeah, I told
Very
myself
dope
for this
soundtrack.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I told myself for this go around, I'm definitely gonna cop more soundtracks and stuff like that too. So
Yeah. Oh,
I
it
told
was
you.
on it? I gotta check because I think it was a different version on the album though. Cause they have like a remix and it's like a different version.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yes. Red Light District got that as well. Great.
Like it's been years since I've heard that album and shit. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, man. And I changed my mind. I'm gonna start off coming from my brain. I'm gonna review LL Cool J's GOAT. I'm just gonna do critical beatdown after
GOAT. The GOAT.
I heard the album today and I have some thoughts. I have some things to say.
The GOAT.
LL Cool J is hard as hell.
Oh yeah, it is on here. You're right, Ronnie. It is on here, but it's a different version from the soundtrack.
So, what was I going to talk about? So I was watching the verses this morning and shit, and that shit was hilarious.
They talking about that shit.
Everyone says whack.
And you know what? Now they're saying that like people are complaining that they don't want it to expand outside of our culture. They don't want it to expand to like pop music and you know what I'm saying? And I just think that's just dumb because you get a broader audience and introduce people to other artists and genres. You know, one dude was saying like he don't want to see Green Day against Blink-182, but then just don't watch it.
Yeah,
you know,
me personally, I personally don't want it to venture out to pop and rock. I just feel like it's something for our culture.
Right.
But at the same time, if it's like you said, if it's an artist you don't fucking like, then don't fucking watch it. Like I wasn't
Right.
watching the
Exactly.
Scott Sports one.
Now for me, I don't. If it's gonna be Green Day, I'd rather see Green Day against somebody else. I wasn't a big Blink 182 fans, but I just think Green Day would win that. But you don't. People ain't have to watch the Ashanti and Keisha Cole.
I just watched it because I was bored.
Right. Because they're calling for Usher against Breezy next. That's supposed to be one that the fans want to see.
Easy.
Chris Brown, Breezy.
They're still doing that shit.
Usher and Chris Brown. I don't think Chris Brown could beat Usher. That's just me. I'd rather see Justin Timberlake against Usher. But again, I know how you feel about Justin.
I would respect that more than Chris Brown.
Right. But I'd rather see Chris Brown against Usher compared to Keisha Cole and Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Brown, he do have great albums. I don't like his stuff now. I think a lot of his stuff sound the same. But when you talk about like the Fame album and the Royalty album, Fortune, I like those albums from him.
I'd rather see Chris Brown and Neo.
See, Neo would lose that because even with him, I don't think he got 20 hits against Chris Brown. He's a good songwriter. That's the thing. He wrote a lot of hits for other people.
Yeah, but see, Babyface, him and Teddy Riley, they did songs for other people too. So Neo could use that as if he played Irreplaceable. Come on,
right? That's what I'm saying. But I mean, like, but for his own stuff, does he have like 20 big hits that could go up against Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite Neo song?
My favorite Neo song?
Yeah. Is it a hit record or is it like a regular album cut?
I mean, it's an album cut, but it got radio play. The one with Jennifer Hudson, Leaving Tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember.
And then he also did songs like he was featured on too. Like if you play Ghostface Back Like That.
Right.
I know y'all remember that shit.
Yeah, that's on More Fish, the More Fish album.
Yeah, I thought it was on Fish Scale too. I thought the remix was on More Fish.
It might be. Yeah, I have More Fish. I don't got Fish Scale. But yeah, the remix with Kanye, yeah, that's on More Fish, right?
Damn, you got More Fish. I'm jealous. Shit.
Yeah, I don't have Fish Scale. I need to get Fish Scale. Both of those are out of print actually.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, Kobe Bryant scored 81 points. I remember that game.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace to Hank Aaron, by the way.
Yes, rest in peace to him. The Hammer and Hank, Kobe Bryant.
Didn't he give MC Hammer the MC Hammer name, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, Hank Aaron?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He might have. I didn't know about that. I know Hammer used to be a bat boy for the Oakland A's when he was younger. You know, he always rep Oakland.
Right.
Back when the A's were actually good. You know. What's your favorite rap song about murder? Oh shit. Favorite rap song about murder? I don't know. That's a hard one.
That nigga killing me with that question.
When did MTV fall? MTV fell off to me when they started doing like Teen Mom and making the band and all that stuff. When they got rid of TRL and all those other good shows, all the other good video shows, that's when they started to fall off, like early 2000s.
To me, MTV fell off when they got rid of Hainbangers Ball and Yo MTV Raps.
Right. Well, that was the beginning. That was the beginning. I was still watching TRL and Direct Effect, but once they got rid of those shows, it was a wrap.
I just personally feel like, even though I wasn't alive or during their heyday, those two shows were like the cornerstone. Like, because it definitely represented like a unique time of the demographic, or the hip hop demographic, and the heavy metal demographic. Now with these music shows or lack thereof, they're trying to combine everything together sometimes,
Right. What is the worst movie you've ever watched?
Jesus.
A lot of stuff. The worst movie I went to, I want to say, was Chronicles of Riddick. When they tried to do like that sequel to Pitch Black, that was horrible. The reboot for The Day the Earth Stood Still, that was terrible. Die Hard 4, I didn't like that. There's a couple of them I walked out on, but worst movie I ever watched. There's too many. It's too many.
I'll probably have to go with All Eyes on Me, Cool as Ice.
Oh God, Cool as Ice was bad too. You know what's crazy? I saw this movie blogger I follow on Instagram, and he bought that, or he didn't buy it, he posted when it's actually coming on 4K. I'm like, they actually making a 4K for that terrible movie?
Hey, you'll be surprised.
And I know people gonna buy it. I'm like, yo, and he asked me, he was like, yo, we need you, I need you to do a review for that. I'm like, I would never do a Vanilla Ice review. No, never.
You can
Never. You gotta pay me. I would never do that.
Yo, charge him like $100.
And you know what's crazy? I actually bought that soundtrack back in the day and I threw it away. You know, back when I was like a huge Vanilla Ice fan and Hammer fan, and I was young and stupid, and I just bought that. I stood online to buy that soundtrack, and it was terrible. The movie was terrible. That's when I knew his 15 Minutes of Fame was up. Like after the Cool as Ice came out, I'm like, yeah, he's done.
I mean, all these artists have to do is make a fucking movie or act.
Right.
50 Minutes of Fame is already up.
And he was hot. He was hot at that time. So the movie companies were trying to cash in on his popularity, and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that day I passed up on buying Graffiti Bridge soundtrack for Cool as Ice soundtrack. Never again.
Oh Lord.
Never again.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Graffiti Bridge. I even said my shit about that, but come on.
Right.
Jesus, I'm fucking.
You follow Prince's Friend, right?
Prince's Friend, yeah.
Yeah. He did a like top 5 best songs from Graffiti Bridge today.
I know. I have to watch that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Crazy.
I've been watching Prince's Friend a lot. I like his shit.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. You know. But I went to one of his live streams last year, and I feel like there's a lot of hate for Michael Jackson on there. Maybe it's because he loved Prince more. I don't get it. I'm like, what is the deal with this whole Michael and Prince thing? Because this is something I'm not aware of until after Prince passed away. I never heard of no Michael and Prince beef back in the day.
Because he said Off the Wall was okay. I was like, hold up, what?
and that's considered by a lot of people his best album. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So it's like people was asking him about like a lot of stuff on the live stream about Michael, and it's like he didn't really want to acknowledge Michael like that. He's a diehard Prince fan because he trying to say Prince is better than Michael.
I mean, like I said, like with a lot of these Tupac channels, they will always talk shit about Biggie and shit too. So niggas be diehard fans and shit.
BT to me fell off when I started watching BT after Rap City. Like the only thing I was watching was the BT Awards, and even that is not the same no more.
To me, BT fell off when they sold to Viacom. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you.
Right.
Even though I started watching BT in the 2000s, if you watch those old clips like Video Soul, and then when he's had the nightly news and stuff like that, you'll be surprised a lot of shit BT used to have before Viacom put their hands on it.
Right. Cruz was good.
My nigga Cruz, what's happening?
What if Eminem joined Death Row doing their heyday? I don't think Eminem would have been as big with Death Row back then. Then he would have been like, can you hear Eminem over G-Funk beats?
I mean, technically, My Name Is a G-Funk beat, if you really want to be technical.
It is?
I mean, it has like
it sounds real quirky to me than G-Funk.
You know what?
It sounds real quirky to me than G-Funk.
It had like G-Funk.
Just the way that he sounded on that, he just sounded like a nerdy kid. He didn't sound like a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why people were like intrigued by it, because he just sounded different.
I mean, you don't have to be a gangster to do G-Funk and shit.
I know, but I mean, like when you hear people over those G-Funk beats, you know, Warren G, Quick and them, they from out there, like that's their thing. If I don't know if I could hear Eminem on it. I mean, he's done it, but I don't think that would be his thing though. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like Slim Shady, that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? Dumping your baby mama in the trunk of a car, that's his thing. You know, I don't know if I could hear him over like kind of type beats, like freestyling, yeah, but the actual songs, does that really fit his image?
Who knows? Hell, if Eminem would have dropped like a boom bap album, that would have been hot too.
The last good BT award show, uh, I can't remember. I want to say what was the last good BT award show? The one with when they gave Mary J. Blige a tribute, that was like the year before last.
Yeah, 2018.
That one was good. And I only watched that. I think I watched a couple of other things, but the main thing was seeing Mary J get her award because that is the queen of hip hop soul to me, and
Hell
she
yeah.
killed it, and she was doing the dance moves, and Method Man came out, and that was a great tribute performance that she gave.
Yeah, man. I have to say that was good too, but I even like last year's when the whole quarantine shit, because I feel like with the whole shit that's happening in this day and age with George Floyd, Breonna Taylor and shit, I feel like a lot of people stepped their game up and shit. But to me, the last
Right,
great BT performance, the last great BT awards to me was 2013 when Kendrick was doing his thing. Then you had
right.
Charlie Wilson tribute. Then you had the dance hall shit. I mean, come on, man. Like niggas were eating out that shit, man.
I miss you, J Dubs. I put you down with J Dubs. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure because J Dubs is not in it. Let me check my chat.
Oh yeah we know Warren G's the first West Coast rapper on Def Jam. Yep.
Um, Jackass. Yeah, I went to see. I think I went to see the first Jackass movie.
I
Um,
love Jackass.
that shit was crazy.
Oh, fine.
That shit was crazy. The first one, I think that's the one where like they made like a snow cone and they pissed on the snow cone and ate it. Yo,
Yep.
bruh, that shit was. And then like when they went to the store where they sold like the toilets, and dude took a
Yep.
shit in the toilet, the new toilet.
Like
That's
the first two Jackass movies were my favorites. To answer your question, Ronnie, I was listening to Sade with the song Punch Drink. Now I'm listening to Curtis Mayfield with Pusha Man.
what's good, BJ.
What's happening, BJ?
Um, yeah, Warren G. I love that Warren G documentary because they put respect on him, and when Chuck Knight didn't want to sign him. And he said, "To hell with you! I'm going to Def Jam," and Def Jam signed him, and he did his numbers with that first album, a classic. I actually saw Warren G that year when that album came out, and he and he proved to people that he can sell and be his own artist and not be under the Death Row label. You know,
Yeah, he made a name for himself and shit,
yeah.
big
And
time.
imagine if like would it be the same if he was on Death Row? Would he still be the same type of artist?
And his album would never come out if it was on Death Row. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Just like Nate Dogg didn't come out. Just like Hammer album didn't come out. Bow Wow didn't come out. No, Jewel, she didn't come out. Danny Boy, he didn't come out. Uncle Charlie was signed different. He ain't never come out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So why don't you just would have been sitting there on that roster? So I applaud him for making that move and going to Def Jam, and he saved Def Jam doing that.
He did.
That was like one of the biggest albums for Def Jam, for '94.
And the remix he did for a lot of people too and shit.
Right. Maroon 5 and Snoop Dogg and you know what I mean. Dre, he did so many remixes.
Exactly. Hell, I even like the I'm One and All album. I feel like that does not get talked
Yes,
about.
definitely got to do that. We got to discuss that album. That's a
Yes.
solid album. I didn't really care for his second one. I like some songs, but it's not great to me. And you know what's
To me,
crazy? I think that album was meant to stay in my life because I ended up throwing it away, and then it came back to me. So I threw it away, and then when I picked up a haul, it was in there. So I'm like, okay, well, this album is just meant for me to stay with. So and I revisited the album, and it's some dope songs. And the one problem I had with it was that the Dina Howard feature is on the special edition, and,
you mean the What's
and that
Love Got to
one,
Do with it, right?
right, and that's the song that was on what's his name is in that Jackie Chan is in that video. 'Cause I think that was from a movie. I forgot what movie it's from, but Jackie Chan is in that video for the song.
Was it the first Rush Hour?
Was it Rush Hour? I can't remember. If it's not Rush Hour, then it's another film. But it's another film. But Jackie Chan is in the video with him and
Oh,
Adina Howard. So, but it's not on. It's not on the. I don't think it's not on the U.S. version. It's on like the Australian version or something.
Thomas. Name
What
your
is your
album.
favorite? Okay.
Oh no, you go ahead.
What is your favorite Tupac channel on YouTube? I never seen a Tupac channel.
Discretion TV.
Wow.
But there's a lot of whack Tupac channels. I'm sorry. Name your albums that are sophomore jinx. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Mm. I gotta take my time with this one. Oh, Run DMC's King of Rock. On top of my head.
Sophomore jinx. Shit. Mace double up for one.
Oh,
China Doll. PD forever. Those three right there. Awful.
ODB, nigga, please.
Oh Lord. There's a lot of sophomore jinx album. Exhibit X or front to back. Front to
You said
back.
which
I
one?
love that joint. Huh?
Which joint?
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
It was an Exhibit song.
Yeah, you said Exhibit. I thought you were talking about the 40 Days or 40 Nights joint.
Oh no, not the album. It was like a Cruise X or front to back. Like which one is better?
Oh, okay.
Who had the best verse on Wu-Tang Clan Triumph? We just talked about that too. Yeah, that definitely. I bomb atomically. Fire. That's like the best verse for a song like this to start a song. Have you seen the movie Cody Banks? I saw that like way back.
Ain't that
Back.
Frankie Muniz movie?
Nah, I think that was the boy from Family Ties, the one that played what was the baby?
You mean the baby that the youngest one, not Jennifer,
Yeah.
the youngest one.
Yeah, like the newborn that there. I forgot the name of the kid on Family Ties. I think he was Cody Banks in that film. I saw that a long time ago.
Man, he was like a baby for like 4 episodes, and they aged him.
Who would you put Quincy Jones against in a versus battle? I would put Herbie Hancock.
I don't even know if I can really put Quincy in a versus.
Who would you put against Quincy? Quincy can't do one?
I mean, I don't think he's one of the artists that can really be in the verse. I'm sorry. He's just that good. Because it's an automatic win if you ask me. I got a good one.
Who's
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis versus Soul Shark and Carlin.
They're underrated, but do they have like enough? Actually, I'd rather say the Track Masters against Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Remember we talked about that, or it could be Track Masters against the Neptune.
That could be good too.
I mean, cause like, well, see the thing with like where the Track Masters left off, Neptunes picked up because Track Masters was around for the 2000s like a lot. Like they disappeared after a while.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So Soul Shock and Carlin, like I know their stuff, but I don't know all of their stuff like off top.
True.
Who had the best verse on Banned from TV? I like Jada and Styles verse because they were like going back and forth with each other.
I have to say probably Pun.
Pun's verse was fire. And Cameron, but Cam was on that, right? Cam was on that.
Yeah.
I think Cam was on that. Favorite character on Jackass? What's his name? Stevie. What's the dude name? Stevie.
Steve-O.
Steve-O. Was crazy. I was like Steve-O did like stunts that end up breaking like a leg or an arm or something. He was just that crazy.
Exactly.
And speaking of MTV, 90s MTV or 2000s, 90s MTV, definitely. The MTV Grabs, MTV Jams, the Unplugged shows, Headbangers Ball. That was the best time. Then they had like the cartoons like Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy, Davia. I watched a lot of MTV. That was like the best times. And then you had like the early seasons of The Real World when it was actually good. And Road Rules. You ever watch Road Rules? I used to watch Road Rules too.
Which show?
Road Rules?
Nah, I never seen that show.
Yeah, that was actually good back then. And a lot of stars came from those shows. Like you had Heather B was on. I think she was on the New York one, right?
Yeah, like the
Heather B
first
was on
season.
there. You had Tammy from Love and Hip Hop, not Love and Hip Hop, Love and Basketball. She was on the San Francisco one. You had Puck. Everybody know Puck. Puck was just nasty. You had The Miz from WWE. The Miz was on the 2000 New York one. And back then he was talking about being a wrestler. Nobody believed him.
They don't believe you till it's too late.
Yeah. Now you laughing and like he won every major title in WWE. Tag team title, Universal title, Intercontinental title. He won everything. You heard of the Outsiders member As Is made an Eminem diss track and they got 10K dislikes. I didn't hear about that. I know As Is. I think As Is
I
was
didn't hear
on
about
was
that either.
on. Huh?
I said I didn't hear about that either.
I didn't hear about that. Yeah, he part of the Outsiders and shit. I think he was working on like some solo stuff.
Damn, Eminem used to be cool with the outsiders too.
Yeah, man. And then they never blew up. And I saw an interview with Young Z. He was talking about that. Like they didn't blow up. And then Pace One was doing his solo thing, and then Z was doing his solo thing, and everybody was like, once Eminem blew up, it's like he forgot about them.
Right. You didn't forget
Um,
about Roy.
what about a Michael Jackson channel? I don't know about any Michael Jackson channel.
I mean, I've watched a few MJ channels and stuff like that. Like the detail is okay, but there's not
Right?
really.
Hmm?
There's not really a lot of MJ. They just show like random vintage clips too.
Reg, BJ asked you, is 14.99 a good deal for Porgy and best soundtrack?
Yeah.
Sydney Portier from? Yeah, BT with Big Ticket. Big Ticket was actually good in the basement. He swore he could rap with the best of them though. Big Ticket.
Tigger needs to go find you poo and some shit. Fuck.
That was probably the best. He was probably the best host at that time for the Rap City. I mean, I liked Joe Clear with Big Les. They had some good episodes um and Prince Dejour when it was like real early Rap City back in the day. It had the mayor, that other guy, the mayor. But yeah, Big Ticket was probably like the best host for Rap City. I recently got a Tupac book and a Malcolm X book. Oh wow. Yeah, Reg, I heard you on the IG interview. You was talking about the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Yeah.
That was a great book.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna talk to you. My mom's calling me. Give me 1 second.
I I recently, yeah. What Tupac book you got Q? Who had the best verse on Protect Your Neck? Um Best verse. I want to say ODB. I like ODB's verse on there. Um I like Jizz's verse as well. That was dope. They all did their thing on there. Method Man, his verse on there was dope. Well, Trey and Matt fear that MTV would turn into. The MTV, I can't watch nothing on there anymore. Like everything is the reality. The only thing I watch on there is ridiculousness because I like to laugh and I like watching like those bloopers that people do. It's a lot of it is ridiculous stuff. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't watch nothing else on MTV because they just have a whole bunch of like they still doing catfishing. Like who is still getting catfishing in 2021? You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of that stuff is like that it's like made for TV. Like with all the technology we have, nobody should still be getting catfished. And you know what I'm saying? I just thought that's just crazy. And teen mom is like they got these teen moms are not even teens no more. They're like 27, 28, and they still having kids and they still acting like teens on there. I'm like, where's the audience for that? I don't get it. So I don't watch anything on other than ridiculousness. I don't care for anything like that. Favorite 106 in Park moment. Um, Damn, it's so many. Favorite 106 in Park moment. That's a good one. I know like different ones. I don't know if like just one moment. Like when Jay-Z was on there for the Black album. I remember that episode. I remember the episode with when Suge Knight was on there with Left Eye when she had signed to Death Row when she was Nina, and I think Corrupt was on there with her and Crooked Eye. I remember that one. Um, Aaliyah. I remember when Aaliyah was on there. It's a lot. A lot of different moments on that show. Yeah, Purple Underground. I follow that channel. They know a lot about Prince backstories and stuff. I don't know a lot about the Prince rumors and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like just the music stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the music unfortunately comes into play with the drama. So yeah, Purple Underground. I follow them and Prince's friend, and they know a lot about Prince. Anybody like house music? What kind of house music though? Like I wasn't really like big on house music. I listened to CNC Music Factory if you consider that house or techno music. CeCe Peniston when she was doing it early in her career. Crystal Waters. But I mean I'm not like a huge house music fan. But some songs is dope though. I got hell if you hear me, but Michael Eric Dyson. Okay, I never read that book. I remember when that came out though. Jizzed threw shots at Cold Chillin' Records. Yeah, they did him dirty.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Best verse on Protect Your Neck, in your opinion.
Damn. Okay. In my opinion, this might be a shock, but I have to go with ODB's.
I said ODB too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. ODB.
no.
I mean, there's ones that stand out like ODB, Jizza, Method Man. I think those were the best on that song.
Yeah, man. OD fucking B, man. His verse was just so iconic. First
Yeah.
things first, man. You're fucking with the worst.
Mm-hmm. He went off on that. He said, I recommend you check out The Art of Dialogue and Machiavelli Media and DJ
I
Smoke.
love Art of Dialogue.
That's a Machiavelli a Tupac page channel.
Yeah, both of them. Machiavelli Media is cool sometimes, but he can be a little biased sometimes.
Right.
Art of Dialogue, they actually interview people close to his camp and shit like that, which shout out to Ashley. She says she's watching.
All right, shout out to Ashley. Stetsasonic, yes, definitely. And like Stetsasonic, talking all that jazz. Daddy Yo definitely was dope, man. Like he's underrated.
Yeah, Daddy-O does not get his props. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Prince Paul came from that group. Yeah, like that was like one half of the Grave Diggers. Yeah, Prince Paul and Fuquan in that group.
Right. Is that when niggas think of Great Dig, they just automatically think, oh, it's a Wu affiliated group. Nah, it's way more than that, yo.
Right. They was slept on even back then. Stetsasonic was underrated.
Juice Crew or Boogie Down? Boogie Down.
Definitely BDP. Definitely. Juice Crew was good. I wish Juice Crew had actually made an album together.
That's what I'm saying, though.
You know?
But
I
I
mean,
think
people
all
have.
that,
Mm,
cause you know MC Shan didn't want to record a lot with the new ones and shit like Kane and
mhm.
fucking Master Ace. He didn't want to record them.
People have their own favorites in Juice Crew, so it's like it all depends on what's your favorite MC in that crew. Sam said, "Can you review some Stetsasonic?"
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
most definitely.
I don't have any Stetsasonic albums because those are super out of print.
Yeah, I'm so grateful I got the second album, which is the one I've been looking for years.
Right.
If I can find some Sonic albums for a good low price, I got you because I'm still gonna get you the Salt and Pepper Very Necessary album
Oh
too.
yes. Oh yo, they were talking about that. You know they were on the Wendy show.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they were on
Most of the movies
Wendy.
are on Lifetime, so
They were on Wendy today, and they were talking about like the different albums and Pro Master Flex. They like Pepper was like Pro Master Flex was like the first DJ to play their stuff on the radio.
oh wow.
I mean, they played their stuff on the radio, but like I get what Salt was saying because she felt like they were being blackballed because they were females in hip hop at that time, and they wasn't really playing their stuff. But Hot 97 played their stuff. They played Shoot. Shoot was a big hit on the radio. You know, None of Your Business. Independent woman. They played their stuff on the radio, but I get what she said. Even now, I feel like when it comes to like best groups all the time, they don't put them in the conversation, and they were like the only girl group that was really doing it that's still relevant now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They still here, you know. And if you look at the other girl groups, JJ Fad is not around no more. Conscious Daughters, they were like mostly on the West Coast. You know, New York slept on them. You know what I'm saying? So like Salt and
Yeah.
Pepper was like they I would definitely put them in top 10 groups all the time because they were the only ones that was out there doing it with the likes of Wu-Tang Clan and Onyx and Run DMC. You know what I mean? So
Right.
they got in Grammys. A lot of those groups don't got no Grammy. Wu-Tang Clan as a group don't got no Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Salt and Pepper got
Right.
Grammys. They were like one of the first ones to get a Grammy. You know, you look at groups like Mobb Deep and the Lox. They don't have no Grammy. A lot of them ain't even got nominated for no Grammy ever.
For real.
You know,
Also,
and it's sad. Right.
Yeah, I also got Pepper's book too, so I didn't even start reading that shit yet.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely think they Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Favorite
I'm definitely I definitely agree with you on that.
favorite Christian acts, favorite Juice Crew member.
Cool G Rap.
Mine is Kane, though. I love Kane. I just think his discography is crap after 93, 94. You know? Red swears that Daddy's Home is great. So I don't have Daddy's Home album, so you can look for that for me.
I mean, I didn't say it was great. I said it was a good album.
Oh, it's a good album. I never hear nobody talk about that album.
Because around that time he left Cold Chillin'
Mm.
and stuff, and he signed to MCA Records.
Mm.
So, and '94 was also the year of the Biggies and the Nas's and shit too. So,
Right. Bow Wow was a good rapper. I never liked Bow Wow. Never. I don't care for none of his stuff. Ray Sean, what's your favorite Bow Wow song?
what's your favorite Bow Wow album? I'm curious.
What up, Young Frankenstein? What's good?
Oh, Frankenstein, what's up, bro?
Can y'all do top 10 Death Row albums? I thought we did something like that already.
Yeah,
didn't do that?
we did that.
We did that already. I'm trying to remember when we did that. Might have been like 2 years ago or something.
We should do a top Bad Boy album. That's what we should do.
Top Bad Boy albums. Yes, that would be interesting.
Because no one
I
ever
don't-
does that.
BJ said, I don't think there are 10 great Death Row albums.
I mean, if you want to throw in the unreleased albums too, I mean, if you want to be technical, but I see what you're saying.
That'd be cheating though. You would be cheating because they're not released to the public.
True.
Like top five, yes, there's definitely 5 great, maybe 6 great Death Row albums. You know what I'm saying? See, like for the little time that they were around, they accomplished so much, and they sold so many albums. The Mace album, the first Mace album was great. Harlem World, I love Harlem World, but everything after that is terrible.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know if there's 10 or other beat you. I think there's maybe 5 or 6. And then there's albums that I like. I might like that people don't like. Like Lady of Rage album to me was decent, but it's not a classic. And a lot of people don't like that Lady of Rage album.
You can add me to that list.
You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was dope. It's just that it wasn't really no cohesiveness with having Premier on that album and then Moby and then you have Daz. So it was like she tried to do like an East Coast West Coast combination thing and it didn't work. Like the Firm album, it was like that. Bad Boy, you could do top 100, but I don't know. Cause
top 100
albums. See, they fell off after I want to say the G-Dep album. After G-Dep album, I think that's when they started to fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like the Loon album wasn't good, and all those other albums, the Dream album that they had a girl group called Dream, and I don't even think that album came out. And Making the Band, all that garbage in the 2000s, the Puffy albums and shit, I didn't like none of that stuff.
Last Night.
Yeah. He had hits. That was a hit. I like that song with Keisha Cole. That was a hit. But as far as the whole album, like, nah, I didn't like the album's goal.
But that video's funny as fuck. I try to call. Then the remix with Lil Kim is fire though.
I never heard the remix. Never heard.
Yeah, they performed it at the BT Awards.
Oh wow. I remember Bow Wow, Where My Dog's At. I never heard his music in a while. I could say that he tries too hard to be edgy and hip. I never thought he was off. That's just me. I never thought he was edgy or hip. You know what I'm saying?
Edgy.
I think if anything, if they had ever decided to like let's say Mac Daddy had passed away a long time ago, I think you could have replaced Bow Wow and Chris Cross, and they could have went on and do more stuff. But other than that, I never. You don't think so?
Nah. Because his roots was more death row. It was more gangster.
He's from Ohio. So how was he? Where's his roots at with death row? He wasn't from California.
Dave?
Right.
And then he was trying to have an album with Death Row and shit, remember?
Yeah, he was on the roster. But I mean, that's the only ties of Death Row that I saw in him. He wasn't like he was from out there. You know what I'm saying? Like Exhibit isn't Exhibit from like another state. He's not from California.
I believe, yeah, I think so.
But they claim the West though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I could definitely see Bow Wow and Chris Cross if Mac Daddy, had passed away a long time ago. But Black Rob, I like his first album. That one was dope.
Classic, in my opinion.
The second one, I heard that. I only remember like 1 or 2 songs on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Bow Wow to me would have fit in with Chris Cross. Craig Mack had a great first album. Project From the World was a great album. He had some other hits too. I'm trying to think of the other songs he had.
Get Down.
Operation Lockdown. That was the second album or the third album?
Second.
Craig. See, the problem with Craig Mack is he didn't fit on Bad Boy.
He did.
Because they were all about commercial. He was more like he would have fit with like Boot Camp because he was more underground. And I think that's why he left, because like his style and what Puffy was trying to do, like they were clashing. But I don't consider him a one hit wonder. One hit wonder is when you got like only one hit. He had more than one hit.
He was a one album wonder. I respect that.
Right. We had one album one day, right. But he had like two big hits off of that one album.
And my only issue with Project Funk the World, it was not marketed properly, because
Right.
they could have had a lot more singles off that album. Like the one joint that I get real raw with the Days of Our Life sample, that bump bump.
Yes.
That could have been a single.
Yes. I agree.
But they picked Making Moves with Puff, which was cool.
Because it's
but
Puff.
That was a single because they had Puff's name on it.
Yeah, Puff, right. He was in the video dancing. You know.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was a dope album.
I'm actually gonna cop Project Funk the World. Let me stop bullshitting.
That was a dope album. When God Comes, I like that song.
Yo, that was the reason why he got kicked out of Bad Boy, was for that song.
Right. Moby did his thing on that, and Craig Mack was a dope producer in his own right too.
Bro, how do you know I'm playing better than Bikini Bottom?
Wow.
How the fuck does he know?
Because he's in your house right now. He's in your closet. He's hiding in your closet right now.
How the fuck does he know?
He's under your bed. Check your.
Yeah.
Hmm.
$20 on Amazon. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's from Exhibit from Michigan. So it's like Corrupt is from Philly. They claim the West Coast like they were actually born out there, but some of them wasn't. Snoop Dogg, the Shiznit on G's Up, Goes Down. I love the Shiznit. The Shiznit, that shit's still banging till this day, man. And Dre was giving this dude like some bomb ass beats.
He was giving him some crack.
Yeah. He did. He's a snake, yes.
I'm still trying to figure out how the hell you know I'm playing SpongeBob. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Christian said, "You seen a post about Salt and Pepper movie? The guy who was playing Church doesn't look like Church at all." I haven't seen the guy who's playing Church.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pre-record a review tomorrow after I watch it, because I got some shit to say.
Hopefully it's good.
It's Lifetime. Well,
this is the first time I'm watching anything on Lifetime. I never watched nothing on Lifetime before. It's gonna be a monumental day.
At least Salt and Pepper have some involvement with the movie, so
yeah, that is. Yeah, and their daughters are in it too. The daughters are on it. Same with Pac. Yeah, he claimed the West, but he was born in Harlem. But see, like Pac loved both coasts, so it's like we had him and then they had him, and that's the way it should be. Like I think that's what he was trying to do, like unify both coasts. '90s ghosts or 2000s ghosts, because he was the only one really that was still waving that Wu flag when they wasn't making no albums. He was keeping them relevant, the same way Sean Price kept Boot Camp relevant when they wasn't making no album.
Right.
And Raekwon discography is shaky. E40 players
come on.
Or $1 Million Spot.
Fuck.
You listen to E40, Reg?
Yeah.
Players Ball, $1 Million Spot.
Players Ball.
I thought he meant the Outkast players.
Matter of fact, I'm actually playing E40, the Dusted and Dangerous song off the In the Major Way right now too, to keep it above.
ODB and Pharrell's song was crazy. Which one?
Dusted and Disgusted, excuse me.
Are you talking about the one from the Clones compilation? I got that. That was.
I didn't know they did.
Yeah, that's when he was signed to Rockefeller. He went under the Dirk McGirt moniker.
Oh God.
Um, what was it called? Pop shit. That's what it was called. What's your favorite apocalyptic film? Um, favorite apocalyptic film. Armageddon. I liked Armageddon. That was good. Um, Greenland was actually decent. That was a decent film last year when that came out. What else? Apocalyptic films. Man. So many. There's a lot of trash too. I'm trying to think like of the best ones. Armageddon is right up there though. 'Cause I watched that from a lot. What did you think about the Leah movie? I didn't even watch it. I heard like it was too many bad reviews about it. Zendaya was actually supposed to play Leah, and for whatever reason she wasn't in the film.
They said she was too light skinned or some shit. I don't know.
But she was too light skinned. Wow. But
I
the
don't
girl
know.
that played Leah was light skinned too.
Mm.
Cameron, let me know. Oh boy, oh boy, love that song. I like Let Me Know also. Favorite song from AZ Though or Die. Rather Unique. Love that joint.
More money, more murder, more homicide.
Yes, love that joint too. Yeah, I watched the Wu Tang series on Hulu. I thought it was actually good. I don't know how much of it is true, cause like the stuff that went on with like RZA's sister and Ghostface, I didn't know nothing about that. So I don't know if that's actually true or if they just made it up for the show. Um, the guy that played RZA, he was good. I've seen him in other stuff in the past. Joey Badass. Some of the members they didn't really have like a major impact on the first season. Like Joey Badass playing Deck, he didn't really have a major impact yet. So I want to see what they do for season two.
Right.
Um,
Even though I don't
it was
watch that
good.
shit though.
You didn't watch it yet?
I watched it. I'm not really a big fan of it to give it a buck with you.
Right. I thought it was decent. I just I want to see what they do with the season two. Better lyricist Jim Jones or Jewels all day. Jewels to me has always been a better lyricist. I think Jim Jones is the better artist though. Because Jim Jones, like when him and Cam was on the outs, like he took it upon himself to make himself a solo artist and start up Burke Gang and become an A&R and a businessman. So I give Jim Jones that credit because he made himself into like his own artist. But I think Jewel's got the better bars. What went wrong with Little C's career? That's a good question. I don't know. Little C's could have been a great solo artist too. I don't know what happened with him.
He snitched on Lil Kim. That's what happened.
But even with his own, you remember that solo album he dropped? I remember when that came out and nobody liked that album.
I never heard it.
I heard it once. I never bought it, but it wasn't what people expected it to be. And then there was like, I think there was rumors he was going to sign with Rockefeller, but that never happened. And I don't know. I don't know. I think he could have been a great solo artist. Would
I'm
y'all
uh,
consider?
I'm, make,
Hmm?
I'm gonna make some tea right quick. Give me 1 second.
All right. Would y'all consider Nas? It was written an equivalent to Do or Die. What you mean, Ronnie? I mean, not. It was written to me as a classic album. Some people love that more than Illmatic. And I think Do or Die is a classic. I don't understand the comparison to Do or Die. I wish Tupac and E40 for Murder album together. Yeah, that would have. I mean, anybody Pac collaborated with was great. So I mean, it would have been a great album that happened. Dipset or State Property. Dipset definitely. State Property have they have the better MCs, but Dipset I think they put out more music than State Property. Little C's yeah. I don't know, man. That's a wasted talent, man. Like he could have been a great solo artist. Yeah, I mean, I don't do too much. I don't do like a lot of streaming, so I think if it's not on streaming yet, it'll be on there soon. What's good, Wacko? Favorite Tupac film, Juice. Love that film. Unreleased music, yeah, they need to release that. I mean, it's only right. It was the last our last recordings or whatever. Dope record. That's what's up. Get all that doom stuff now. Man. I was watching DJ. Yeah, I mean we know Dr. Dre's history with women. That's nothing new. I don't know how true it is, but I mean I'm not surprised about the allegations by his wife or whatever. I mean, because he's done that to women that he wasn't married to, so I'm not surprised. Straight out of Compton movie. Straight out of Compton, that's a classic. Definitely a great biopic. Favorite Nolan film, Batman, The Dark Knight. That was my. I actually remember going to see that back in the day and standing online in the heat just to see that film, and it was crazy. Like everybody was running to go see that film. Could have been like 100 degrees outside, and people were lining up to see that film. They had lines around the block to see that film, and that was crazy. But it definitely was a great film. You know, Heath Ledger did his thing. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. I think yesterday was the anniversary of his death, if I'm not mistaken. He did his thing as a Joker. You know, better lyricist, AZ or Cormega. AZ for me, I like AZ more. I think AZ lyrically his discography is solid. Cormega is highly underrated. Um, the true meaning and what's the other album? I know there's the other album that I'm forgetting, but the Testament or like my favorite Cormega albums. Both of them to me are like the two most underrated MCs in New York, but I like AZ a little bit more than Cormega, but you can't go wrong with neither. The first time I
Green
saw
tea
that,
at night.
huh?
I said green tea at night doesn't get better
Oh,
than this.
that's what you're drinking, green tea?
Yes, sir.
Reggie getting his green tea on and shit.
You said what?
Getting your green tea on. You drinking healthy
Of
at
course.
night?
It can't be a night without some green tea. Can't be a night.
I can't tell you. I only drink tea when I'm sick, so I gotta be like have the flu to even drink tea. I got like one of my tea mugs and shit with my name on it. So I gotta be really drunk. Wacker said he was 5 years old when he saw the Dark Knight and it scared him. Yeah, Dark Knight was great, man. That movie it lived up to the hype. Who played a better Joker? My favorite is Jack Nicholson, but I like Heath Ledger Joker. I also like Joaquin Phoenix with his film. That was a great film.
Right.
You know.
Question.
Mhm.
What do you think about this whole Harry O being released from prison after Trump pardoned him?
I don't even know who Javier is. So. I know he worked with Death Row on a label or something.
He was the original founder of Death Row.
It was him and Shug.
Yeah, but Suge does some shiesty shit.
Mhm.
It's a long. So you have to watch the documentary. That's all I gotta say.
I don't care. I mean, he's out now, so you can't put him back in prison. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne is out too, right?
I think they're trying to work on Lil Wayne. I'm not really 100% sure.
Oh, I thought he was out. 'Cause they said he was out already.
He needs to release Max B. That's all I'm saying. All these rappers getting pardoned and shit. Where's Max B?
I don't know. I mean, is that gonna change what we think about Trump? No. So, you know what I mean? He could release everybody. Release the son of Sam. Like, it's not gonna matter. What do you think about Pusha T and Drake situation? Are they beefing again?
Oh, I think he's talking about in general.
Oh, I mean, I didn't care for it. I didn't pay no attention to it. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
actually
not.
like that beef, to be real with
You
you.
liked it?
Yeah. Instead from the Lil Wayne versus Pusha T beef.
They've been going at it for years though. The Weezy and the Clips, that's a big thing. That was a big thing back in like 09. So, you know,
Right. Right. Pardon Bobby. Bobby Shmurda's already getting released this year, February.
yeah, he's getting released. Yeah. Erica Badu, Lifetime or Other Side of the Game.
Next
Other Side of
Lifetime.
the Game. I love both of those songs.
Mama's Gun Review. We definitely gotta do that this year.
Yes. I mean, I like Drake for what he is. I don't think Drake should be battling. That's just not his lane. Just stick to doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? That would be like I don't want to ever see like you know Griselda start doing trap and mumble rap and shit. That's just not done. Y'all consider 50 Cent. Yeah, that's a diss track because he called out everybody. What if Bone Thugs joined Death Row? They probably wouldn't have came out. You know, didn't Shug have beef with Eazy-E anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they wouldn't have been on Death Row because he already had beef with Eazy.
That's just like when Tupac told the Outlaws not to sign with Death Row, and what do? Sign with
Right.
Death Row,
and they never came out, and they regretted it. Well, why you think Shug wasn't fucking with them? Because that's y'all are Pox boys. He wasn't fucking with y'all like that. What do you think about the All Eyes on Me movie? I mean, it was okay.
Right.
I don't think it's not the worst film that I've seen, so I thought it was okay.
It was trash, man.
Is there any new artist that catches your ear? Not that I can remember right now.
I mean, not recently. I think the last new artist to keep it a buck was Chloe Nally. Ooh. Mama said, Marco Sa. Okay. Ooh.
A lot of people over here didn't like Bone Thugs, though, and I tried to put people on even back when First of the Month came out, and a lot of New Yorkers wasn't really up on them until when the Crossroads dropped or Look Into My Eyes. But I don't think Bone Thugs is an acquired taste, not for everybody. You know?
Yeah, it's like the East Coast. They like more Twista,
They
No,
like
they do
no,
what
they
got
like
music
more
they
East
do.
Coast shit. New Yorkers are closed minded when it comes to music, and they still like that. Like it was all about if you're not part of New York, they wasn't trying to hear. They wasn't trying to hear you. So that's why a lot of them slept on the Ghetto Boys and they slept on Crucial Conflict and Twister and Do or Die because they wasn't from New York. When Outkast, you remember if you saw the Outkast, the little documentary on VH1, they talked about that everybody from Atlanta wanted to be like, as far as group, they wanted to be like Grand Nubian or EPMD. That's who they aspired to be. So they had something to say and they said it well. And it's like when they came out with Elevators, that's when the people from New York went to check with them, but they wasn't checking for a Southern playlist. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's never been about location. If you dope, you dope. Like I like Drake and he from Canada. That's a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? I like Justin Bieber and he from Canada. That's a whole nother country. Weekend, same thing. So it's not about where you from. If you make dope music, that's what it is. But New York is because that whole hip hop started here, and they wasn't trying to check for nobody outside of New York. So there are a lot of West Coast artists that got slept on, a lot of down south artists that got slept on. And Bone Thugs was one of
Right.
those groups. They wasn't checking for Bone Thugs like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay on for about 15 more minutes and shit.
I think Cole definitely. I don't know if it's this month. I think Cole definitely gonna drop some stuff this year. I know he's working on like an album and a mixtape and all kind of stuff.
Mm.
90s Bone or 2000. 90s Bone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90s.
After All the War is like, you know what I'm saying? I even though I like the Resurrection album and I like Thug World Order, but they their popularity after All the War was like it was declining.
I feel you on that. Yo, did I tell y'all that Margaret Hoover of CNN followed me on Instagram?
How she look again?
Huh? Hold on,
How she look again? Margaret Hoover?
hold on. 'Cause I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is CNN
The
calling?
name sound familiar, but I'm trying to put a face to the name.
I was like, not that I got Republicans listening to my shit.
I don't know if that's bad or good. Are you
That's
a
what I'm
Republican?
saying.
Oh, that's
Hey,
her?
well, yeah.
Wow, a blonde chick.
At least motherfuckers know my name. I don't give a fuck.
Reg, would you beat?
Hell no. I told y'all I
You
don't
gonna
mess
beat
with white
Margaret?
man.
Hey, there's a
Hell
reason why
no.
there's a reason why she requested you though, man.
Oh, man. But who's next? Nancy Grace?
Hey, if you can get an interview with her, that's a good look.
Boy, I act a man. Nancy ain't gonna be. First of all, Nancy ain't gonna be talking to me like she be talking to her regular guests. That's all I'm gonna say right there. I'm like her, Rachel Meadows, all them.
Rachel Meadows. No, Rachel Meadows look like she like women. I don't think she like guys.
Oh yeah, she is a lesbian.
Yeah, and she got that look.
She a smart ass lesbian. She one of them smart ass lesbians, man.
Yep, she got that look.
Yeah. Oh, Al Sharpton and shit.
Mm-hmm. What happened with
We
the
are
best?
gathered here. You said what?
Man.
We are gathered here to discuss the new music from this artist named Ray. That's how it be sounding and shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like D12. D12 first album I love. Devil's Night was great. That was a great album. D12 World. You know I have that album and I have not listened to it. It's just sitting there right now.
Yeah, I didn't care for that Detailed World album. That shit was trash.
That's the one with my band or something like that.
But that song was hilarious, though.
That video, I remember the video. The video was funny.
Now you didn't even know the name of my band.
But I have not listened to it. I gotta really listen to it. some point.
The shit that they did with Jay Dilla back in the day too, niggas.
Right. Jay Dilla and D12, that's some shit. Did that get released or no?
I don't think it was ever released on. Well, I think they released on some tracks on mixtapes.
Oh,
Wait, Sidney Poitier and Betty White had an affair?
what? Betty White. How old was she?
Yeah.
Like she was like 80 when this happened? Cause she old as dirt right now.
You know what? You're not gonna
That don't
talk
even
about.
sound right. Sidney Poitier and Betty White. Holy shit.
I knew Betty loved them black niggas.
When was this, yo?
This
This
gotta be like
happened before any of us was born. Like this didn't happen recently. This happened like the turn of the century or something. They added Reg because they needed information on Tupac's death. Oh man. Why would they call Reg of all people? They could just go to the Outlaws. Margaret Hoover. So you didn't run up on her DM yet?
hell no. I told y'all, man. She married.
What that mean? Yo, I heard Salt told Wendy that she just got a divorce and that she's ready to run up in people's DMs.
Really?
Yes, she said that. That she got a 4-year divorce. She had a divorce from her husband from 4 years.
I mean, I do follow her on Instagram and shit. I mean,
She ready to date. So hey, you run up on her DM, you never know. She ready.
really?
Yeah. What do you think about For Your Eyes Only? I like some songs from it, like Real Mentality and was it Changes and Folding. A lot of people didn't like Folding Clothes. I thought it was a nice song. He's talking about what his actual life, him as a father and a married man. I thought that was good. Overall, it's not one of my favorites, but I like some songs on there.
Mm.
Speaking of Bone Thugs, Dog Pound threw shot. Yeah, I didn't know that. Dog Pound threw shots at the Dog Pound Bone Thugs threw shots at the Dog Pound.
Yeah, they called them the hoes in harmony.
Did not know that.
Because Bone Thugs threw shots at them too at the E1990 Eternal album too.
Right. Dog Pound and Bone Thugs. Who wins that battle?
I mean, that was part of the whole Ruthless versus Death Row battle. To keep it a bug, so
I'm picking Bone because I think Bone got way more stuff out. Well, way more better stuff than Dog Pound as a whole. Cole dropping his new shoes with Puma. Everybody got a shoe deal now. So what else is it? I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, she told Wendy that she's running up in people's DMs and shit. She ready to date. I'm like, okay, so that's
I mean, I
right up Reggie's
just
alley too. I know. Once she said that, I'm like, yo, Reg, that's the opening for you, bro, because you be doing that. You be doing that
Boy,
shit.
I love how y'all be acting like I just be hunting down the oldest females on earth.
I only do it when I know the female. Like if I already spoke to the female and I know their personality, then I would probably do that. But it ain't too many of them. A lot of these chicks on Instagram think they models and they just be stuck up. I'm like, I don't got patience for that. So
You know, one thing I love about dating older women,
Mhm.
they listen.
Exactly. The young ones don't. That's the
No.
problem.
These young ones, they don't have the attentive span and shit.
Nope. They don't. Better lyricist, Papoose and J. Cole. Papoose, underrated lyricist, but he ain't got not one classic album.
Yeah, I'll give Papoose his props for lyricism. Oh shit.
Yeah. You gotta pretty much go back to his mixtapes. Better lyricist, Crazy Bone or Busy Bone? I like both of them. I don't know. Better lyricist. That one is hard. Though.
Busy.
Everybody goes for Busy. What about the respect for Wishbone and for Crazy and Lazy
Oh, I fuck with all of them and shit.
and Flesh and Bone? Who's like the irrelevant fifth member?
Badass motherfucker.
Spinderella throwing some shots at something.
Of course.
Well, I don't know if it's she wrote something on the Shade Room, but I don't know. She just like congratulating them, but she really need to be saying, "Bitch, where's my money?" she ain't get paid since the '90s from Salt and Pepper, like, and she stayed that long.
The Resurrection album was cool. It was like a bit polished though. Keep it a buck.
A bit polished.
Mm-hmm.
I like that album, yo. That album was underrated. You got joints like the Weed Song and BTN Resurrection, and that was a dope album. I actually like that album. But again, like by the time they came out with that, it was like people already was ignoring them.
I gotta hear the solo albums though. I never heard those.
Yeah. A lot of their solo albums I didn't hear. Busy Heaven's Movie, I listened to that one, but I haven't heard of Doug Mentality and the other stuff. Flesh and Bone album was good too. His first album was good. Corrupt, Calling Out Names or How to Rob.
Calling
How
out
to
names.
Rob. I definitely like the 50 Cent one.
This nigga went nasty on calling out names.
Yes, he did. K Solo or Special Ed.
Special ed.
Definitely Special Ed. K Solo is underrated too. It's a shame he didn't really drop anything after his second album.
Those two albums are classics to me. I don't give a fuck with no one.
And it's so hard to find now.
Expensive.
Yep. I remember when they used to say he was Redman's twin brother, but they look alike.
Yeah, that's why they came out with that song, that Big Brother track, Muddy Waters and shit.
Yeah, man, that was fire. '90s Brandy or 2000s? '90s Brandy for me.
90s.
Talking about King of New York. Oh, Corrupt said he's the King of New York. Wow, he probably was coked up when he said that. KOD, I like KOD. I thought that was a dope album, and I like the cover art for the album cover art and stuff like that. And, Brackets.
I love that album.
Yeah, Brackets. That was one of my favorites, and ATM and Photograph. That was a solid album. And I don't even feel like they promoted that. That was on Rock Nation and Interscope, and they didn't do no promotion for that album.
For KOD?
Yeah. Like they remember that came out like Easter weekend that year.
Yeah, on 420.
Right. They did very little promotion for that album. Yeah, K-Solo had beef with DMX. Yep. He said DMX took his style or whatever.
That lie detector test in the Beef documentary.
Yeah, I remember that shit. He took a lie detector test, yo. That was funny. Like what rappers doing that now? They would never do no shit like that now. You know?
Imagine giving Puffy a reality test about who really killed
Right.
Tupac.
Right, exactly, right? He wouldn't even take the test. He'd be scared to take that shit because he know more than he's saying anyway. Friends Live on BET went crazy. J. Cole Friends went. They never saw it.
Let me answer a few more comments. Yeah, I might make me some salad, some deviled eggs, some shit. Man.
You ain't eat dinner yet?
But I only ate like one thing today. It was some Jamaican jerk wings and shit.
Or you be eating dinner like mad late. It's like 12:30. You eating dinner late now.
I mean, sometimes I'll have like something earlier. Sometimes I pack some dinner on my way to
Right.
work and some shit. But
Oh, true.
most of the time, I like cooking like late at night. Sometimes, you know.
Right. Late night
But I
cooking
need
with
to stop.
Reg.
I need to stop doing that because sometimes I don't like sleeping on it. When I'm trying to
You need
digest
to
my
start
food.
like your another channel, Late Night Cooking with Reg, and just teach people how to cook stuff.
Yeah, teach white people how to season their food and shit.
Yo. Oh man.
Do
Yeah,
y'all
the
like Teddy?
foodie thing.
You said what?
I said like the foodie thing is like a big thing online. Like people making their own like blogs and becoming foodies. I know a chick that she started her own channel, and she and her girlfriend, like, once the COVID is over, they're gonna do like foodie videos and stuff. So
That's what's up.
yeah, I hope it's good because she knows she can eat. So I'm like, bitch, this shit better be good because your ass is can eat. You ain't no little chick. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
Do y'all like Teddy Pendergrass with Harold Melvin on the Blue Notes or Solo?
Teddy
I
Solo.
mean, Solo.
Yeah,
But I love Harold Melvin on the Blue Notes when he was on a 10 year.
right.
Ew. Ew. But yeah, was there another player that was going to the NBA that was picked? Who you talking about, man?
There's another play that was picked before Emerson. Who you talking about? I don't know. Len Bias, maybe? That's who you're talking about.
That's what I
Len
was thinking
Bias?
about too.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think Len Bias made it to the NBA. I think he passed away
Like
before,
this.
you know. I don't know. I wasn't born then, so I don't know how good Len Bias was gonna be.
I
Wasn't
remember
watching
in
basketball.
them. Yeah, he's talking about
Yeah,
Len Bias.
yeah, I heard Len Bias was great. I've only seen clips of him though. I never saw like a game of him.
Well, I remember them little Dare programs and shit like that. They always just talk about his story and shit.
Right, right. Hey, stay off the coke, man. Stay off the drugs.
Shit. But anyway, I'm gonna end this off for the night and stuff. Um, thank y'all so much for watching. And like I said before, the Instagram live review is already uploaded to my channel, so make sure y'all check that out.
Yo, salute to BJ. Before we go, salute to BJ. Like, dude was like, yo, I'm gonna bless you with some Prince albums, try. So salute to BJ for that, man, because them Prince albums are super hella expensive.
Fact, man. Salute
May,
to
salute to
BJ.
you. I don't know you, but you look new. But salute to you. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, man.
He said, no, you can't end it.
I know, man. I know he came a little late and shit, but I might do another reaction or live discussion maybe Sunday night, depending on how much work I do with my thesis and some music and stuff. So, subscribe to the channel, check out the reviews and everything like that.
Right.
Other than that, hope everyone has a good night. Peace.
Peace, yo.
Diddy is a snitch.